Hi guys, how are you? Teacher Mario here. Before today's lesson, please check out our Instagram account avcenglish.tv where I share grammar notes, exercises, and more for you to do on your own pace. The links will be in the description. Now we're going to start with the second and last topic from Unit 12, adverb clauses of condition. Adverbs can also be used in conditional sentences, meaning that conditional sentences do not necessarily use if all the time. The following expressions can also be used: assuming that, on the condition that, provided that, supposing that, and whether or not. These expressions modify the main clause in the sentence, and keep in mind that the tense agreement in these clauses is the same as in conditional sentences with if, meaning that we can use adverbs with all of the four types of conditionals: zero, first, second, and third conditional. However, we are going to focus on one particular structure. For the condition, we need an adverb plus subject plus past simple plus complement. And for the result, we need subject plus would plus base verb plus complement. Remember, we are going to use the very same punctuation rule as we do with regular conditional sentences. If we start with a condition, we need to divide our sentence using a comma. However, if we start with the result, no comma is needed. Now we're going to start with the first pair, provided that and on the condition that, which are used to introduce a condition on which another situation depends. For example, number one, I would take almost any job provided that there were opportunities to learn. Number two, I would only take a job on the condition that it offer long-term security. Now, whether or not introduces a condition that does not influence another situation. For example, number one, I would quit a job that require me to be dishonest, whether or not we're high paying. Here, basically, I'm stating that it doesn't really matter whether it were high paying or not. I would quit it if they ask me to be dishonest. Here, the result is not linked to the condition. Number two, whether or not I have enough money in the bank, I'm going to start my business. Now, keep in mind that whether or not is used instead of if to introduce a condition on which another situation depends. Or not is placed directly after whether or not or at the end of the clause. For example, number one, whether or not it involves trouble, I'm going to have to take this job. Or I can also say, whether it involves travel or not, I'm going to have to take this job. Now, assuming that introduces an assumption upon which another condition depends. For example, number one, I wouldn't mind working in an office, assuming that I had the freedom to be creative. Number two, I would agree to work overtime, assuming that the bosses show their appreciation in some way. Now, supposing that introduces a possible condition that could influence another situation. For example, number one, supposing I had the choice, I would prefer to work with a group rather than by myself. Number two, supposing that I couldn't find a job, I would be willing to relocate to another city. Now, in the event that, and just in case, also introduce a condition on which another situation depends. And keep in mind that in the event that is more formal. For example, number one, In the event that a replacement cannot be found, you will have to take on extra responsibilities. Number 2, here's a number to call just in case the copy machine breaks down. Now, even if introduces a condition which, if it is true, doesn't affect the outcome of a situation, it is frequently used with still. For example, number 1, I'm still going to call in sick tomorrow even if I'm not actually sick. Number 2, even if my company offers me a raise, I'm still going to take a job with another firm. Now, if only introduces a condition that the speaker strongly wishes to be true. For example, number 1, if only I had known about the job opening, I would have applied for it immediately. Number 2, if only I were in charge of hiring people, I would give everybody a pay raise. And just like that, guys, we just finished passages 2. I just want to say that I'm proud of all of you for all of your effort, your commitment, and discipline, which now pays off. I am super grateful for all the love and support that you guys show me over the years, and I'm glad I can help and to do my bit in your learning journey. Please make sure you practice, and if you have any doubt, let me know down on the comment section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future lessons. See you on the next topic.